think that I just realized what it means.
All I see is fireworks. All I see is fireworks. Every night is fireworks. Every night is fireworks. All I see is fireworks. All I see is fireworks. Taking off like fireworks.
Hey guys, how are you? I kept my promise. I'm back with another YouTube tutorial. Today's look is inspired by 4th of July. Very fun colors, my bright red lipstick, the nice blue under eye eyeliner, and these poppin' lashes. So if you are interested in this look, stay tuned. Happy 4th of July. Hey guys, so I just applied my moisturizer and everything, and I'm just going to spray this amazing Fix Plus on my face. It just feels so awesome. So, and that's one of MAC's Studio Fix. You can get that at MAC Cosmetics Studio Fix Fluid. Next, I'm just spraying my Beauty Blender sponge, and I like to do that before I apply my foundation because it just really gives me that fabulous smooth skin, honey. Yes, honey. So that is the Matchmaster. It's the Matchmaster foundation that I'm applying, and I just love this foundation because it blends right into my skin. Like, look at that, honey. Yes. It looks really good, really natural, gives you a beautiful soft coverage, not too much. So that is the foundation I'm using. I think it's 5.5 that I blended, and I also mixed it with 7.0. You know, a sister like to look a little bit darker, honey. Yes. So I'm being a little slow right there, but it's okay. And I think I'm just going to apply a little bit more of that Matchmaster foundation. I always like to start with less, and then I just like to kind of build on. So that's a good tip. Start with less, because you may realize that you don't need that much coverage. So I'm just kind of speeding this process up because I know y'all don't want to sit here all day and watch me apply this foundation. So next, I had taken the AJ Crimson Cream Foundation in number 5 and just kind of contouring my big forehead and a little bit down my cheekbones. Y'all see that big forehead, honey? You can thank my mom for that, honey. Love her to death. And look at that. I'm just going to contour and make my cheekbones pop out a little bit more, honey. Do you see that? Yeah! Woo! Honey, yes! So, I love a good old contour cheek, honey. Look at that. Do y'all see them cheekbones, though? Y'all need to get that AJ Crimson foundation. His line of foundations are amazing. So next, I just took a little bit of the Matchmaster concealer and applied it under my eyes. I'm just going for a very settled, soft highlight under my eyes. Nothing too bright or too intense. Just very natural and soft. So I took the same Beauty Blender and applied that concealer under my eyes. And I love, this is like MAC's version 224 brush. And I love to blend under my eyes with this brush, because it just really spreads out the concealer under my eyes and just buffs it so nice under my eyes. Look at that. That is just fabulous. So I'm speeding up again so you guys won't be here all night with me. And this is my first video, so it's going to be a little crazy. But just work with me, guys. I promise you it'll get better and better. So next, I'm just taking, as you can see, I love that that press powder. That's MAC Select Sheer Press Powder. And ooh, look at my brush. Yes, that's my glittery brush. But that was MAC's press powder in NC45, and I'm just kind of lightly dusting over my face where I had applied the AJ Crimson foundation. So speeding it up again a little bit for you guys. So next, I'm taking my favorite pigment by MAC. I'm sorry you guys can't see it. I need to learn how to kind of make it a little bit more clear for you guys. But that's MAC's Melon Pigment, and that pigment is super gorgeous, and I just love to apply that on my cheekbones to give me a nice highlight, a little bit down my nose, on my forehead. So I was just kind of applying that, and look, I just did a mess here, honey. Look at that. Ooh, child. So now that's the Anastasia brow, the dip brow, and that's in dark brown. And I'm just using that to lightly, what is the word? Lightly fill in my brows. And before that, I took a spoolie and brushed my eyebrows up. So before you apply any type of powder or cream or pencil to your brows, always take a spoolie and brush your brows up. It will really make a difference and lay your eyebrows down. So I just took a little bit of the Anastasia Beverly Hills dip brow and applied it to my brows. See how it just makes it look so natural? Like I said, you always want to start with less. Less is always more. You can always add on. And I like the fact that I started with less because you can still see my brow hairs. Back in the day, honey, them brows was dipped in, honey. They were black and brown and all kinds of colors. But you know, as I got older and evolved into a makeup art, more of doing makeup artist, doing makeup, I realized that softer brows are prettier to me. But you know, to each his own. Everybody has a way of how they like their brows, but I just prefer softer brows. So next, I'm taking, what color is that? Cork by MAC, one of my favorite neutral brown eyeshadows. And I love to I'm just going to fill this in over the dip brow. And when you fill in when you apply the cream brow to your eyebrows, you should go back and apply a powder to it. It just kind of sets it, keeps it in place. And you want the powder to be a little bit lighter. You see how it looks like it's light on my brow in the beginning and then it's going dark? So I love that technique. Always apply a shadow after you use the cream brow. A cream, a dip brow or a pencil. Always set it with a shadow shade lighter. Next, I'm just taking a little concealer that was MAC's Pro Long Concealer in NC35, and I'm just applying that under my brow. This technique, a lot of people like it, a lot of people don't, but I love the technique. I don't think I can ever get away from it, but I just love that highlight under my brows. Now, some people do tend to go a little bit lighter. I prefer to go more natural. So some people like to go 2 shades lighter than their skin tone to apply for it under the brow, but I like to go 1 shade lighter only. I just like a little bit more of a natural brow. 2 shades lighter is also nice too. So you always want to do 2 shades lighter than your skin tone, or 1 shade lighter in my case, and apply it under your brow. So I'm just blending that highlight under my brow. And don't be afraid to use your fingers. You know, blend that thing out with that finger, honey. Don't be afraid. So now I'm just taking the 224 brush. Like you can get it at MAC, but this is, I think, Bedellium Tools brush. And I just blended it out. Look at that. That looks so nice and natural. That's all I need, right? Sometimes that's all you need. Them brows filled in, honey. Next is just a eyeshadow base that I'm using. And that was, I think, Nubile by MAC primer. And I love that primer, that color primer, because it's just not too bright for me. It's just a really nice neutral color that goes with anything. MAC's primers are awesome because when you put it on your eye like how I am, and you want to go above your crease because most of us have oily eyelids, so you want to make sure that you apply that primer above your crease like how I'm doing now, because that's where your eye bends. You know, you look up, you look down, and that's where the eyeshadow tends to crease. So make sure you apply this primer over your crease. Next, I'm going to apply, that color was I think it was Soft Brown by MAC, and I'm just applying that in my crease. And this color is called a bridge color, so it's just a very neutral tone color. You want to do something neutral or something kind of natural to start off your whole eyeshadow shenanigans. So that's just a bridge color, just to kind of blend the colors together. Next, I am taking, I believe that's Haux eyeshadow, H-U-X. Did I say it right? Haux eyeshadow, and I'm just applying that to my crease, and it's a little bit darker, so you kind of see how the colors look diffused and look blended. And look how I'm holding my brush. You always want to hold your brush further. You don't want to be all up close on the brush and blend and trying to blend your eyeshadow out. It's just that's just too heavy. So always hold your brush from afar like how I'm doing, and you'll really notice a difference. The technique I'm doing is the windshield wiper technique. You want to go left, right, left, right, left, right, and that really helps to blend your eyeshadow. And remember, guys, always start off with less. Less is more. You can always build on. Sorry, guys, that was a lot of information, huh? So I'm just blending it out. Blend, 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 blend till you can't blend no more. Blend till your arm hurts, honey. That's the trick to most of makeup artistry. Blending, okay? Blend it out, honey, okay? So I'm looking for something here since I got lost. Oh, next that's why I shrugged my shoulders, because I have to get the camera to focus on that color, when I'm placing the colors for you guys to see. But this is a different lens that I bought. I have two lenses. This is a different lens, so maybe this lens, you know, was a little slow. But that color was a silver pigment by MAC. It was a limited edition called Silver Fog. So you can take any silver eyeshadow. And that's a flat tip brush by MAC. And look at the motion I'm doing. I'm just patting that eyeshadow color on my eyelid. That's the technique. Patting. I'm not brushing or wiping the eyeshadow off or brushing my eyes off. A sister is patting, honey. Pat, 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 pat. Because that helps to intensify the eyeshadow and give you that look you want. Look at that, honey. Yes. Pat, 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 pat. So that's just what I'm doing, patting on the other eye. I probably should have sped this part up, huh? So just make sure y'all get that down. Pat, pat, pat. You got a good look at it. Pat that eyeshadow on. Them lips a little dry, huh? What am I doing now? Oh, so I've taken this brush. This is kind of equivalent to your MAC's pencil brush. I think the 219 brush. And I'm just blending out that silver eyeshadow I applied only in my crease though. Just blend it out in your crease only. Because you want your eyelid color to be the most intense. That's what I wanted to stand out. So next, I think I'm going back with a little bit of a darker color because I realized I wanted to kind of intensify my crease color. So that color is Swiss Chocolate by MAC. That's such a beautiful color for all skin tones. It's just a really nice crease color. It's matte. And remember, you always want your crease colors for the most part to be a matte color because you want to define your crease. And shimmers are not going to do that, honey. So always try to use a matte color, which means no shimmer for your crease. And look at that again. You see? Windshield wipers. Left, right, and hold your brush from afar. See? Y'all see the difference? I just lightly dusted a darker color in my crease, and that looks a little bit better to me. I like that a lot better. What do you think, honey? So guys, I know this video is moving a little slow, but just bear with me. I'm still learning how to work this Final Cut Pro editing software. So I know as I do more tutorials, it'll get better and better. Next, I'm applying a brow bone color. I think this color is Brulee by MAC. It's a matte, or I think it's a satin type of vanilla looking color, and I'm just applying a little bit. Usually I don't do this, but I realized lately I like it a little bit because it helps to set the concealer a little bit, but this is totally optional. But I wanted to do a little extra for y'all because a lot of you guys like brow bone highlights, and your brow bone highlight can just be the concealer, but you can also set it just for that extra pop. Now this is Inglot eyeliner in number 77. OMG. Guys, this is the best eyeliner ever. I mean, it is just amazing. I wish they had a store in our location, but it's only in New York. And I think some other locations, maybe LA or something like that. I know for sure it's in New York. But this eyeliner, guys, is the best black eyeliner. It doesn't come off. It's so intense. It's just fabulous. Look at that. That eyeliner is just the best eyeliner ever. If you can't order on get to an Inglot store or order online, Another eyeliner is the Tarte black eyeliner. You can get that at Sephora, the cream pot eyeliner, and that is an amazing liner as well. MAC's Black Track eyeliner is okay. It's not black enough for me, so I prefer the Tarte eyeliner or the Inglot. I love this Inglot eyeliner. Honey, I bought 3 of them, honey. I mean, this eyeliner is just amazing. So I'm just applying the liner, and you always want to start halfway when applying that eyeliner. I don't like to start from the beginning because I mess up like that. So start halfway of kind of how I started, and then work your way, because sometimes that eyeliner can be tricky. Next, I'm just taking a nice turquoise eyeliner and just rubbing it in my entire eye, on the waterline of my eye, and just rubbing it. Look at that, isn't that cute? Next, I'm taking this blue liner I got from Sephora, and going right over it, just to add some more color. And I like to mix the turquoise color and the blue color. I think it gives it a really cute, funky color. Yes, honey. And I think I forgot to show you guys that for my cheeks, I didn't really put a blush on. I'm not a huge blush person. I did just apply a bronzer. I just only applied a bronzer on my cheeks because I didn't really want that much color on my face, only for my eyes. Next, that's a blue pigment by MAC. I think it was a limited edition when I was working there. I had it years ago, and it's called Blue Jeans. And I'm just taking that pigment and applying it to the inner corner of my eyes and blending out my eyes. Well, first I'm blending out my eyes, and then I'm going to take that blue pigment and just apply it to there we go, to the inner of my eye. See the difference? Yes, honey, yes. And I think it just gives it a little pop. And you can do this with any color. Like I think the next tutorial I may do will be pink and purple. I just love colorful eyeliner under the eyes. I just think it's so fun and pretty. I like color, but I don't do a lot of color on my actual eyes. I'm trying to get into that, but I just like color eyeliner. I think it's fun. So I'm just blending that out. And you always want to do that with a pencil brush. I mean, you can use whatever brush works for you, but I know the pencil brush works for me. And I got that brush from Morph Brushes. They have really good brushes for such a good price. Really good price, guys. So I'm just going back under my eyes with a little bit of, I think the Sasha Buttercup powder. And just kind of setting under my eyes a little bit. Whenever you use a eyeliner under your eyes, you always want to kind of set under it to prevent creasing or any fallout you may have from your eyeshadow. So that's what I'm doing, going back. And as I was talking earlier, you can see a little bit of, there we go, the bronzer I was talking about. Just a little bit, not too much. I don't like a lot of color on my face, only on my eyes, on my lips. Boo. So next I'm taking Cherry Liner by MAC. I love this liner. It is so pretty. And I'm just kind of filling in my lips. I'm not really a big lip liner person. I guess I just apply it so weird. I don't know. But I'm filling in my pretty much 95% of my lip with this liner. And that's a really good tip for you guys. It helps to keep your lipstick on longer. And it just kind of helps your lipstick to blend more with the liner when you fill it in like how I did. Look at me being goofy. So next I'm just applying rubywoo, classic, and just filling in where I didn't have any more liner left. I have something on my face, huh? Look at that, so pretty. I love rubywoo. Rubywoo is such a beautiful color. Sometimes with mattes though, it sticks in the, like you can see in the center. It kind of acts a little weird, but it's still cute, girl. You see that? That's not cute, actually. Nope, not cute. But you get the point. Sometimes my lips act weird with that. So next I'm applying some mascara. You need mascara, honey. Don't you ever walk out the house with some eyeshadow on and no mascara, okay? I'd rather you have mascara on instead of the eyeshadow if you had to pick one, honey. You had to pick one. You picked the mascara, okay? You picked that mascara. Yes. But I'm not really putting too much mascara on because I'm going to apply lashes. And I already had some waterproof mascara on the day before that was so hard to get off. But that mascara is Zoom Fast Black by MAC. My favorite mascara, by the way. Those lashes are Ardell lashes. I forget the name of them, but they're like the double lashes. And I was just trying these out. They were really cute in the store. So I'm just kind of speeding this process up. And you see how I'm struggling a little bit? I'm still struggling. I could put lashes on anyone else, but on myself, a sister be struggling. But I get them on though. I just love lashes though. Lashes make such a difference. It just adds glam to your life, honey. Look at that. Look at that eye. And sometimes you may get a little glue on your eye, but don't worry about it. Because you can just pat eyeshadow right on top of it, like I'm going to do. So don't even worry about it. But look at that glam. I love lashes, honey. And you see how I'm going back and just patting over it? Bam. Voila. Magic. It's gone. So I'm just doing the other eye, so you guys can see. And the trick with lashes is when you apply the glue, let it get tacky first. Don't just apply the glue and apply it right on your eye, because it won't stick. You have a hard time with it sticking. So let it get tacky first and then apply it. It'll stick to your eye easier and you can kind of manipulate it a little more. Yes, honey. Yes. So I look fabulous. Do y'all see this look? So cute. This is just a 4th of July look with a nice silvery whitish eye, blue eyeliner, and red lips to represent the patriotic colors. Red, white, and blue. Happy 4th of July, guys. I really hope you enjoyed this video. It was my first video. More to come and even better quality videos. But this is my first one. A sister was struggling with this Final Cut Pro. But I will get it. If you guys have any questions, please email me. Or you can find me on Instagram or Facebook. Bye, guys.
Taking off like fireworks.